welcome. How we doing? It's a Thursday. Had a great day in Ipswich yesterday. Honestly, that was a pleasant surprise. I don't know what I was expecting. Wasn't expecting great things, but honestly, it was really, really good. Ipswich is definitely somewhere I'm looking forward to going back to for round 2. So yeah, had a positive start to the week, and today just down the road in Essex, though. Second trip into Essex. Did Chelmsford about a year back. And this is Colchester's day today, so not a place I think I've ever been, certainly not drinking, so very much looking forward to getting out and around Colchester. But first port of call today takes us to our sponsors for the day. A big shout out and thanks to the anchor at Rowhedge for sponsoring the video, and I thought it best to get out here and show you this absolutely stunning little place before we go anywhere else. That is the Anchor, and yeah, Shepherd Neame pub, 18th century boozer. A little bit of a checkered past on this, and I will show you something that's a little bit interesting. If we have a wander down the side of this, find something quite unique that we don't see on pubs very often. It's a smuggler's hatch, and there is a particular smuggler who used to apparently frequent the area. That the hatch is sort of dedicated to. But this is beautiful. Look at this sort of high tide. There's boats coming all the way down. It comes about 4 o'clock apparently, and later on this will be a hive of boating activity. But you don't see many boozers with this on, do you? Let's take it for a wander around inside. We're going around. Let's take you on the beer front. So I've started my day with a Shepherd's Neame Iron Wharf, and I'm very impressed with it. It's one of the Shepherd Neame's newer ones. Look how beautiful this is. So the smuggler in question, Jack Spitty, and apparently there is a tunnel linking sort of underneath the floor, underneath the village, where he would have smuggled many goods over the years. But this whole place is highly impressive, beautiful looking, a wonderful menu on, excellent dining room. Looks gorgeous. The whole place looks gorgeous. And if you wanna sit out here on the garden bit and watch when the tide comes in. I can't think of anywhere better on a nice sunny day than sitting out here with a beer and just watching the boats sail along there. What a great place. And I think, you know what, I'm going to get some food. The menu looks amazing. When you're this close to the sea and things, you know this fish is going to be fresh, and that looks pretty amazing. That's going to set me up for the day. What a view to have. Fish looks absolutely wonderful. I'm a happy camper already today. Tranquil and relaxing about sitting out here. I'd love to see this when the tide comes in, but the place is just absolutely beautiful. That fish and chips was amazing. The people here are lovely. The whole of this village just looks absolutely incredible. And yeah, it's a lovely, relaxing place to come. And yeah, 15 minutes from Colchester city centre. That's where it's got Wivenhoe just over the way, Mersey just down the bottom. So 100%, this is somewhere, if you've never heard of it like I hadn't until today, this is somewhere you should definitely be looking to come out to. While I'm here in Rowhedge, just down from the Anchor is another absolute little beauty. A nice old real ale free house by the looks of things. So it would be absolutely silly of me, wouldn't it, not to do this next. And this one is the Old Albion. So this is the Rowhedge High Street, but yeah, the Albion is there, and the Anchor is only that far away. So while I'm here, yeah, I'm not going to leave a beautiful pub like this behind. It's far too nice looking for me not to get in and show you. So what a beautiful traditional looking boozer for number 2 of the day, the Old Albion. You want to talk about a lucky little village? This is the peak of being a lucky little village. Honestly, this village is so fortunate to have 2 such absolutely breathtakingly beautiful pubs in it. I'm blown away by both. The ale in here, absolutely superb. Calypso for me. They've got one from Milestone on Newark, not far from where I live. But yeah, let's have a look at how beautiful this little place is as well. Stunning pub. This is all about the beer. So yeah, Milestone Brewing, Newark, just down the road from me. But that Calypso from Mighty Oaks, what I've gone for. A local Essex brewery, and I'm happy with cherry shoe. It's well too early for me to start on the cherry shoe. So this beauty dates back to the 1700s, where this part that I'm in now would have been the original room, little horseshoe bar over in the corner, and then it was damaged in an earthquake, rebuilt in the 1800s. So it's changed quite a lot over the years to now have the bar Up and look, that table's gorgeous. I have the bar up on this back part where you see today. But what an absolute stunner. This village is very, very lucky. While I'm out this way, before I head off into Colchester itself, I was told about this one. Little village called Fingringhoe. Say it slowly, don't be rude. Fingringhoe, and a lovely pub here called this. It's the Whalebone. So yeah, it was suggested to me, yeah, while you're here, come see it. Lovely little out front bit, look. Again, in the height of summer, this is going to be absolutely stunning to sit out in. Gorgeous looking pub. I even love the colour of that. Nice sort of subtle. Yeah, it's beautiful, that. Whalebone. The garden is spectacular. The views aren't too shabby either. So the Whalebone at Fingringhoe. Stop 3 of my day. Yeah, this is definitely well worth having come to see. I'm very pleased that I got worded up not to miss this one. It's a gorgeous little place. More of a diner, dining one than a drinker's pub maybe, but well worth stopping into. Kind of adnams on the cask ale front, and decent little tap mix. Staff are lovely. Can't knock it. On for the casks, that Easy Up IPA from Adnams. I'm actually a big fan of that. That's actually pretty cool. But I will show you. I'll show you around the bar. Little wonder. Yeah, very good reputation for food is what I was told down. The food does look absolutely amazing, to be fair. But again, a lovely fireplace. And just a lovely looking place. Definitely well worth kind of have a little stop off at. 100%. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The whole area thus far, absolutely brilliant. That for you. The pub, been here since 1646. It's called the Whalebone because there was a whalebone tail. Tailbone or something like that found just down the way, and that is actually part of the bone. Quality. Good way of naming your pub. My way in towards Colchester, and this I think now starts. This is the first part that counts as Colchester. So outskirts, work our way in. First up here, Silver Oyster. Looks a proper community, a local. So that is going to be. It's my 4th stop of the day, and the first one that actually properly counts. It's been Colchester. Friendly locals, local. Spins 2 sides. It's got a pool table in the other room. It's got the cask ale and stuff on. Just a nice, friendly, good little first introduction into Colchester as I work towards the city centre. Looks like a proper community local. Yeah, pool table stuff is through into that room. But that is the first one for Colchester for the day. More on the outskirts, and we're going to head into the city centre. So the other one I'm going to do now is this, the Artilleryman. It's a Green King, tucked away, yeah, down here, very residential part of the city of where I am. But yeah, it kind of looks like a Green King already. So Artilleryman, my 5th stop of the day so far. Beautiful looking pub again. Falls Fowler Green King IPA. It's the only cask ale. But yeah, it's a really nice looking boozer, really friendly place. Pool table. Screens, yeah, everything barring the beer, really on point. It's a very nicely presented little boozer, but yeah, 2 hand pumps with 2 cask ale pumps with Green King IPA badges on. Oh, I don't know. But aside from that, it is a really nice looking little boozer, really friendly. I'm just saddened by a lot of Green King's beer offering sometimes. Definitely now in the city centre, without a shadow of a doubt. So let's crack on. Hopefully everything is reasonably easy to walk around. It looks to be quite a fair bit here. So let's get on, see how many we can get through. It's going to be stop number 6 of the day, and it's going to be this. It's going to be Fashion Cafe Bar. So this is the start of the city centre for Colchester. I'm going to be working my way up that way. But Fashion Cafe Bar is going to be my next stop. It's giving me late night party vibes. Looks like it's probably quite a rocking place for the younger haunt later. Slightly older crowd during the daytime. Bit of Eminem and Akon or whatever it is playing. I know my music, sort of. Brooklyn, Stonewall IPA, nice and cold. Get it down me. It's it's what you'd expect a city centre cafe bar. So they're like got 8 or 9 choices on the taps. Definitely a dance floor type space. Looks like a decent sized garden to the back. Food menu. There you have Fashion Cafe Bar. decent sized, low maintenance garden. I like gardens like this. I love those old the rocks in those table things. And yeah, low maintenance, so not going to cut. But yeah, it's also got an upstairs that I didn't know about. So pool table and stuff up there as well. Next would have been Queen Street Brew House, but 6 PM opening apparently. That's a shame. I love something called a brew house. We might have to rejig our loop back later on. But oh well, there's plenty here. We'll carry on. So up to the top, and I'm going to be hanging a left on this. Colchester's quite picturesque. It is old. I mean the walls, the castles, the churches. Looks a really nice place, you know, Colchester. So let's head on here, find a pub. Quite aptly named because that's how you come around the corner. Obviously, that is Colchester Castle and stuff there. So I guess what the pub's called. Guessed it without my help, didn't you? You knew what it was called. Kind of gave you a big enough hint. But yeah, it's that up here, the castle, and I can call it the castle because I'm down south, so we don't have to say castle while we're down here. So the castle. Circa 1750 and then circa 1076 for something else on the thing. I'm assuming the 1076 would refer to the actual castle and the pub maybe 1750, which makes it pretty old anyway. Up next. Looks like a nice old boozer. Good range of normally a good range of Timothy Taylor's stuff on the casks. There's Golden Best, Landlord's Boltmaker, Noel Spring as well, but 3 of them are actually off. But I have got a bolt maker, and look what it's come in. Sweet little tankard. I do love these little half-pipe tankards, and they're wicked. Really nice boozer, this. You know, boozer. Yeah, you see all the proper Timmy Taylor's cast pulls. So yeah, I went with a bolt maker, but I love having a little tankard. I think that's really cool. Nice thing about it, build your own burger. But you can see, yeah, you can see from the age of it, can't you, that it's a decent old boozer. Nice little outdoor bit on the front. We're going to have a sit outside of the garden. It's a peaceful part to sit out. Well, it's peaceful when there's no people riding those little motorbikes and things around. And also a little history board up here. The castle at Colchester, the largest ever Norman keep. There you go. There you have it. Can't say I never done anything nice. That was the 17th century inn. Love a 17th century inn. The place that sits right in front of Colchester Castle, obviously, so history personified around there. It was actually built in 1690, so it is a proper 17th century inn. So absolutely lovely. Wonder a minute from there. My next stop will be this one, and it's Three Wise Monkeys. Now I did the sister pub, Three Wise Monkeys in Ipswich yesterday. So it was one of my favourite ones to do yesterday in Ipswich as well. And I've heard that this one is equally as good, if not even better, than its Ipswich counterpart. So that means I'm very much looking forward to getting in here and seeing what they've got to offer in this one. Three Wise Monkeys, next stop of the day. So impressed with the quality of the beers with these guys yesterday. I had to try another one of theirs today. So yesterday, a great journey begins, and it was pretty nice. Yeah, it's only like I think 4.7 today. Sunk in Submarine Light. New England IPA, 6. Very nice. Very nice. Just met the head brewer, had a little look around there. I will try and sneak back in a minute and get you a little video of the brewing and the tap room. The tap room bit opens at 5, so I'm here a little bit too early for that. But we can show you around the rest of the building and things anyway. And yeah, if that door's open, I'll sneak back in and do a little recce in there for you. But this is definitely worth a visit. And I think, you know what, I do think it peaks the Ipswich one. Both are great though. So that for a beer board up there. So yeah, sank in Submarine Light. Very impressive. Definitely my type of drink. My type of sensible, semi-sensible percentage at 6. Beats some of the other things, but some really good calf on offer down on this side as well. So Other Monkey Brewing is it's its own separate pub through the tap room. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come back and do it separately. I've got about an hour to kill. There's plenty around here still, so we will come back and do that one. But there is Three Wise Monkeys for you. Love a good sign, mate. Yeah, quality place. Time to kill then. I want to hang around this sort of area for the next 45 minutes to an hour so we can go and do Other Monkey Brewing. The tap room is a separate one, so honestly their beers are amazing. Lovely guys. It's just well worth going in. So I'm going to hang around. We might as well kill 5 minutes and tick this off. Yeah, I know. You can fast forward this bit of the video if you like, but let's face it, it won't be long. Slug and lettuce, next stop. As far as slug and lettuce go, it's not too offensive. It isn't. You can usually get your mix of points. Staff are friendly. It's not offensive actually. It looks very similar to any other slug and lettuce, but yeah, it ain't actually too bad. So, 5 minutes. That was probably more like 3. But you know, it's ticked off. It's done. We move on. 100 yards down. Well, I'm wrong. 50 yards down. Come to this. The George. That's quite the building, isn't it? Nice, big, stunning looking. That's clearly an old hotel and bar, isn't it? But yeah, beautiful looking. Goes a long way back and stuff as well. So many buses coming down this road. But the George, I think it's going to be at stop number 9, maybe number 10 of the day. Maybe I'll actually count one day and stop guessing. The George up next. Fully functioning hotel, restaurant, lounge and bar, all rolled into one. So big old business. This, no car scales on. Bit of a shame. It's an alright mix on the taps. We've got plenty of choice, I suppose. Got myself cider for the first time today, and Asphalls. I know. Molson Coors, I know. But yeah, it's warm outside. Don't hate me. We've got some grand old features and stuff going through this. It's good old fireplace, stuff like that. But yeah, there's no cask on. This is just the bar area that I'm saying. I'll have a wander through and try and get some footage of the rest for you. When you walk into the place, the beams and stuff are quite impressive. The whole thing's quite impressive, to be honest. I mean, that staircase is pretty grand, isn't it? It's a very impressive looking old place. Lounge and restaurant down at the one end, secret courtyard at the back. Yeah, I love those. I love that staircase. Yeah, nice little courtyard, garden space at the back. Yeah, good little stop. Actually, this nice to see a little bit of authentic history. 5. And I'd spotted something over by Three Wise Monkeys we could nip into, kill this 15 minutes and then do other Monkey Brewing tap room. I love it when a plan comes together. One of the lounge brands, so we know exactly what we're getting, but while we're here, it is literally that close to other Monkey Brewing tap room. So for the sake of killing this 15 minutes, let's tick off the lounge brand here as well. Romano Lounge, this one. Yeah, I mean, I talk to you most days, don't I, about the lounges. I do like this, the lounge brand. I like the vibe of them. As I said, they're always friendly, they're always welcoming. A couple of the garish lampshades in it, tucked away in the corners. They haven't got much wall space, so there's not quite as many garish paintings as usual, but there are enough. Friendly staff. It is what it is. All on one level, one room. Big old room, yeah, but because they've got all those the glass doors, they haven't got quite enough space for as many garish paintings as you would perhaps normally find. But a nice tiled mural type wall behind. Yeah, Romano Lounge. Okay, so it's gone 5 o'clock. Good news is the door's open and we can do this beaut. Other Monkey Brewing, the tap room. So yeah, attached to Three Wise Monkeys, but a completely separate tap room of its own that opens at 5. Trust me, I already had a little squiz in here. This is where all the magic happens, where all the brewing is. And whereas Three Wise Monkeys has only got their core range on, there are going to be some absolute beauties, I'm sure, in here that are not available anywhere else. So, other Monkey Brewing tap room, I'm ready for you. Yeah, I guess something a little bit different in here, something different to the core range. The core range that they'll put out there, they'll do that, but there are some special ones you'll only find in here. So, Torn for the Morning, only released yesterday, apparently. A Vienna style lager. It's a new one on me. Oh, I'm definitely a fan. This place is pretty cool. And then you have the tap line up in here. So Torn for the Morning and Convoy Under Darkness, a black lager. Won't find them outside of here, and I'm really impressed by the Torn for the Morning, the Vienna one. It's absolutely all wicked. You can have some cask ale in here and stuff as well. Good, some good merch going on as well. But yeah, all of the brewery magic, all of the brewing stuff, look, happens around this size. God, it's always nice to be able to see where the magic occurs, and that's where. Make sure I could go in there was one of the best decisions I've made for a while. Absolutely superb place. They're just such nice guys, and yeah, when it comes to brewing, when it comes to beers, and certainly stuff of like slightly different styles. Not that many breweries that you go to, like brew black lager and things like that. So really nice to get in there and see what they do, and they're passionate about it too. So yeah, top notch. I'm a convert. I'm a big fan now of other Monkey Brewing. Right, walking back up along the street, then past Slug and Lettuce, the George, and all of them. And the next one, about a 2-minute walk from other Monkey. What'll be this? It's called After office hours. I mean, technically I'm in my office hours, aren't I? This kind of is my office. Yeah, there's no denying that this is my my full-time office, my full-time place of work. So after office hours, very grand looking building again, absolute stunner. Obviously another mega old one, right next door to a nightclub called Trilogy. I'm certainly way too old for nightclubs, but we're not too old to do the pub after office hours. Star Pubs owned. So yeah, six tap offerings, one of which is Foster's, so 5 tap offerings, but it's a late night venue. This is definitely a party style venue that feeds to that nightclub, I'm telling you it does. Yeah, I mean it's, the whole vibe of it shouts to me sort of late night, Friday night, Saturday party style venue, and I'm sure it fits in perfectly well with that. Yeah, not the sort of pub you're going to come and sit and drink in all day, but certainly somewhere you're gonna nip into if you're heading to that nightclub next door. I am sure. You know what that music they're playing in there is, but I know that I'm way too old for it, so that's how I can normally tell it's time to carry on. That's definitely a feeder for the nightclub, which, you know what, it's obviously doing its job. So just because it's not necessarily my cup of tea doesn't mean it's not somebody else's. We move on. Next one is the Camelotum, and I only think I've got that right because there was a very kind gentleman at the bus stop that helped me out, because otherwise I would definitely not have been able to say that. I came up with several different connotations in my head of how you would say that. So Camelotum is how we're going. It's another Green King. Let's pray. Let's just put our hands together and say, please, the gods of Green King, as if we've ever called them that before, please do not let this just have Green King IPA and Abbot Ale on cask. In we go. Camelotum is the ancient Roman word for Colchester. Kind of makes perfect sense now. I just thought they were trying to confuse me and throw a curveball out. But yeah, Camelotum, the ancient Roman word for Colchester. There you go. Educating you. Educational channel. You can tell YouTube this is literally a learning channel. I think I might get a bonus. I'm sure I won't. Odds weren't that kind, because yeah, 2 pints of the IPA and Abbott, but tribute also on, which is actually a decent one, St Austell. Hazy day, I've got my level head. Beautiful looking pub. Actually, is a really beautiful looking pub. Like, look at it. Green King, yeah, said I can't ever fault the buildings they have. Big old pub as well. Goes a long way back, and we've educated you on what the name meant. So you know, good stop. At the end of that road, and I know full well there's a couple down to the right that I definitely want to do. Then I get confronted by this. It's a definite hill, a downward hill, admittedly, but what goes down has to come back up. That's the problem. But there are, yeah, there's a couple up here, but there's one. That's a gorgeous building, by the way. That looks like it was the post office at one time, but surely that was an old coaching inn at one time. Gorgeous. But we're going to wander down this and then pant all the way back up, I'm sure. 2/3 of the way down this hill, right? And was instantly regretting my life choices. Like, why on earth would I want to walk back up this hill? The pub at the bottom probably isn't even worth it. What's the point in walking down this hill to have to walk back up it? Then I got here. So that is the Marquis of Graanby. I think on Google it's just called the Marquis, but outside it says the Marquis of Graanby. And that is quite spectacular, isn't it? So, you know what, yeah, I'm not looking forward to walking back up that. But I definitely think that to come down and see, just to come down and see that in general, built in 1520, it's just stunning. So I think, yeah, I'm already all right with the fact I've walked down to it. Whether or not we need a taxi back up, who knows? There you see Doom Bar, that's the first thing. That's a sole point. But it's obviously Heineken style pub signs, which is criminal. I don't know, maybe I can't actually see Heineken, but yeah, Foster's, Neckel, stuff. I don't know. But there's your beer offering. But the beauty of this is going to be on a little wander round in it. Exceptionally beautiful. It really is. The absolute tragedy of the fact that this is owned by Heineken. Again, one of the greatest pieces of our history, our heritage, is owned by a company that don't know what they're doing. They just don't really. They don't look after people. They shut more pubs in this country than anybody else, and that's the sad fact about it. But this is absolutely beautiful. Only I'm showing the bar area over there, the drinks and stuff, like you can call them drinks. But yeah, look at this. Look how stunning this place is. Let's have a little wander through here. Look at it, the whole place is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. Even the internal windows are exquisite. decent little menu, to be honest. Whoever's whoever's franchise got the tenancy and stuff is doing a really good job at producing what they can food-wise and stuff. But yeah, this is the pool room. This is a pool room. Look at it. Amazing place. I'm just sad for the tenants that they have to work for Heineken. Even this little bit. These stocks are for unruly punters. Yeah, I know a few of them. We walk uphill. Wish me luck. I might see you at the top. You know what? I made it. But we're definitely going to stop for a cocktail. Chapels. That's my next stop. Stop 16 of the day so far. Gorgeous old building again. Chapels Cocktail Bar. Next door to Stonegate. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's see if they've got a pina colada for me. I could definitely do with one after that hill. I said, do you do a pina colada? He said, of course we do a pina colada. That's what every cocktail bar should say. No, I can't do a pina colada, mate. Like, you're not a cocktail bar then. This is a cocktail bar. This is a cocktail bar. Looking forward to my pina colada. Look at that. I love it when they're served in a glass that actually looks like a pineapple. That's always a winner for me. But yeah, that's absolutely top notch. Yeah, I'm dead happy. Absolutely dead happy with that. £10.25. That ain't even beer. I've had a lot more for a lot worse. I'm happy with that. Really good little cocktail bars. Yeah, that's why a sweet little cocktail. Honestly, they've got actually a decent little selection. If you like Brewdog's beers, six choices from Brewdog, 4 other bits. But yeah, top notch guys running it. Really, really good pina colada and a really decent looking little gaff. Really, yeah, big fan. And just what I needed. Just what I needed, having just walked up that hill. Just what I needed. Pina colada was just what the doctor ordered. You walk up this hill, and it is a hill, believe me. You walk up that, you get to the Chapels. Pina colada, really, really good pina colada as well. So yeah, I'm happy. But right next door. So yeah, it's a tiny little bit of the brow of the hill now, and we're done. Next door, Turian. It is a Stonegate. It's one of their social pub and kitchen brands these days, one of the newer Stonegate connotations. So honestly, there are so many noisy motorbikes around here as well. Like sort of people you just want to clothesline and take down as they go past, but we won't do that because we're a grown-up. Centurion, my next stop. By what I say, I do think that these probably are a better connotation, a better brand of Stonegate ones than quite a lot of the others. So I don't mind it. I've got a few decent little tipples amongst things. Cosmic Drop for me, yeah, which is actually alright. It's alpha friendly. It is what it is. Stonegate, mix the points. It's a bonus. When you've been in one of these Stonegate types, you've pretty much you've seen the layout, you've seen the way they look. They're very samey now a lot of the time, but. Oh, yeah, at least they do have a few decent little tipples on. No cask, but decent keg stuff. Staff are friendly too. Detour onto a little side street off that main road where there are 2 that we definitely need to visit, so I've heard. The first of which, you know, when I make that noise, it's probably going to be a craft beer bar. It's a little craft beer bar that I've heard a lot about called 2 Brews. So that's the main street I've come. You can see where Halifax is. If you walk down a little side street opposite Halifax, and one of them, you will come quite easily to 2 Brews. So that is stop 18 of my day so far, and I'm very excited to get in and see what these guys have got on offer, because I've heard massively good things about it. In here, so we'll do the beer for you first. Yeah, so I'm going number 7, Concerning Badgers. Big fan of Nothing Bounds stuff, so looking forward to that. 5.8% West Coast IPA. Yeah, I see why so many people said I was going to absolutely love this one. Actually, you can tell already, this is right up my street. What a great looking little gaff. Little, I mean, it's a craft beer place there, but I'll take you on a wander and show you how beautiful. Honestly, there is some absolutely stonking beers in it. It's a 10 out of 10 this for me. Set in the fridge drawer. I mean, you talk about, I mean, there are some absolute, track Nothing Bound. There are Gravity, yeah, there are some absolute Bourbon Mill, Yonder, Pastor. There are some absolutely amazing, and some Belgian stuff. Just in case, Vault City. Look, no matter what you want in here, this place has got you covered. It is absolutely incredible. That's a little craft beer bar. People are phenomenal. Places a 10 out of 10. Absolutely belting. Absolutely loved it. But I thought there were only 2 down here. There's actually 3. Let's come out the front door and I've spotted this. I can't leave a pub behind, can we? Smith's Bar Cafe. It looks like a barber's. Looks like they've turned their barbers into a bar. I mean, that is the best kind of barbers, isn't it? So let's do this. Smith's up next. Sweet little gaff. No beers on the bar, but always have a little vodka, especially this summer night. Little palate cleansing vodka. Look at this jukebox. Can it go wrong with an old school looking jukebox like that? I know it's all digital these days, but it still looks beautiful. Certainly does. I'm a big fan. Lovely little gaff. Another one on here, more of a bistro-y type pub than a drinkers one, I think. But while we're here, it makes no sense to steer clear, does it? Actually, it's up 20 of my day. It's called the Church Street Tavern. Hence, we're on Church Street, and you can probably hear, I don't know if you heard those bells, but Church Street, yeah. So Church Street Tavern, stop 20 of my day. Yeah, it probably is more restaurant-y. I don't think it's really quiet tonight. Bit of a shame. It's nice looking at it. I have found a new beer though. There's actually some decent little bits I've never seen before. We got on, but yeah, there's a couple on there that I definitely have never sampled. And the one I've gone for, Deep Seas. Man, it's Belgian style blonde. It's nice as well, actually. It's nice looking, but yeah, it's definitely, yeah, I definitely don't get the feeling this is a drinkers style boozer. Alright, Colchester, you've been a bit silly now. Trying to get to, there's so many still on my list of things I want to get to today that I'm not going to get to today. Because I keep spotting more things, and I'm not just going to ignore it and carry on, but yeah, you get to the end of this then, and in front of me, the Fox and Fiddler. I always think that would make a great name for like an accountant or something like that, but it's a pub, and I genuinely think that is probably the first Fox and Fiddler I've done on the pub crawl. So it is going to be the 21st stop of today. I'm already regretting my life choices, but Fox and Fiddler 21. Decent boozer this. Got a cask going on. I've never tried Malden Gold, which is Mighty Oak again, Essex based brewery. Mighty Oak, Essex-based brewery. First time I had one of theirs was earlier. Was very impressed. Looking forward to this one. Yeah, looks like more of a local thing. It's got the football and stuff on. It's a really old, nice-looking place though. Got the football on. It's clearly an old pub. I mean, look at that little stonework. That's very impressive. I mean, old fireplace and stuff like that. But nice looking pub. Definitely well worth a stop in. The beer's good too, so well worth a stop in. But yeah, it wasn't on my original plan. It's a really belting looking boozer all the way through. It's long, narrow, got some wonderful old features and stuff in it, and a pool table down here at the back. These little stone steps, yeah, pool table at the back. But yeah, what a quality boozer. Yeah, I'm actually really glad I stopped in. The Malden's one I had was absolutely top notch as well. Every staff are great. Yeah, top boozer. 21 done though, right? There are probably 6 at least on my list of ones I wanted to get to today that they're not even the one that's next. So you know what? I think we're going to do one more. We're going to draw a line under today. Say I can't wait to come back. Honestly, Colchester's been banging. Colchester's been great, man. I wasn't much like Ipswich, just I wasn't expecting that much. It's been banging. Let's get this done. 22. It's called a Bull, and it sounds like, I mean, I can hear a karaoke going on. I can definitely hear a karaoke going on. I mean, maybe I won't just go home after one beer in here. I've got a big day in Bermondsey tomorrow. I had a big day in Ipswich yesterday. I love the Bull statue on the top of that as well, though. That's proper quality, that. Right, the Bull, it's stop 22 of the day. Whether or not it's the last stop or not, depends on how the next like 15-20 minutes goes, I suppose. But let's do the Bull, and we'll find out together. I might have accidentally fallen into putting a karaoke song in. I really shouldn't be allowed to like walk and drink and film and do other things. So, you know, I don't see the rest of the night unfolding overly positively for anybody that's listening to me sing to start with. But you know, we'll see. It's, you know what? It's a nice old school boozer. This. It's definitely another historic old boozer. But yeah, karaoke all night. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, the Wi-Fi in here is absolutely 96, but. Bit of a garden space. Yeah, the beer ain't out too much, but you know, the atmosphere, the people, yeah, that's all sound. And a bit of karaoke. Why not, eh? I could 100% get sucked in there, standing here all night and doing karaoke for the rest of my life. I love singing. I don't think I'm very good at it, but you know, I just enjoy it. I really like it. Let's get another drink. 22 and out. You know what? I've had a good shift. I've done a good shift today. It's been phenomenal around here, to be honest. Really, really, really good day. There are so many more that I wanted to get to today that I haven't got to, but that just means Colchester round 2 is coming up soon, isn't it? So, you know, it's been inspiration. It's been enlightening. I loved it. I've loved it. This is 100% well worth a day out. If you want something like, yeah, Colchester, bang on. Well played. Looking forward to seeing you again. Cheers for watching.